Good morning, everybody. I am finally back after a little bit. Also, it might be a bit noticeable that my microphone, my volume settings and all are actually all set in place. For once, I made sure to take a little bit of time right before stream to do so. Uh, Sorry about not streaming or posting as of late. I kind of just dumped all of my recordings that I had and whatnot last week and then just forgot to do more. I finally have a plan moving forward, however. Spare be available? No. Okay, that's fine. I didn't think so. But anyway, if you're new to the channel on YouTube, click the like and subscribe button and comment down below. Maybe you want me to see me do challenge modes or whatnot for Pokemon games, maybe a specific ROM hack for Pokemon, or me play through another Pokemon game. Frankly, I'll do it. But I do have plans for the streams, which I'll, let me get to Dark Isle as I talk about them. So, first things first, while tomorrow is going to be another Pokemon XG Next Gen stream, after that, on, not Thursday morning, but Thursday/Friday night, after I do Dungeons and Dragons, I plan to finally get into my horror games. I am either going to play Dino Crisis, or I'm going to play the first Resident Hill. I mean, did I really just mix Resident Evil and Silent Hill like that? Ugh. I don't know, some autism and ADHD work hand in hand really well sometime. Resident Evil 1. I plan to play Resident Evil 1 or Dino Crisis on stream next. So I believe we already fought Gorgon there. I know that there's a grunt coming up right here, so but yeah, that will be that stream, and then maybe I will play a different one on Saturday night. So the stream's basically gonna be no morning stream Sunday, no morning stream Thursday, but midnight stream on those days. And this is because I have Dungeons and Dragons specifically on Thursdays at 4 o'clock p.m. my time, and then I host one at 8:30 p.m. my time on Thursday, and then on Saturday I have one at 6 p.m. on my Saturdays, and then Sunday I have one at 4 p.m. my time. Okay, I can crunch and freeze dry, and that'll be easy. So if I don't keep my own sleep schedule for, like, if I don't sleep those days and, like, do a stream, it will be to the detriment of the people I'm playing with, and also my own personal enjoyment. But I also wanted to find this middle ground where I can actually make good streams and whatnot with that. However, I do have other news, which is not related to me, like, health-wise. That is just, like, I couldn't get good sleep, I was sick for a bit, and then, yeah. I think I want to take care of that. I'll take a double snarl. Hi, bro, man. Technically, yes, it is ancient. The original version of this game was released in 2004. I believe it was 2004. Oh no. Oh no, I just made a massive mistake. The Survivor is going to do so much damage. I didn't think it would have that. I just wanted to deal with the Charizard. But yeah, it was released in the early 2000s. That's why it's ancient, but it is upgraded to have a bunch of old mechanics get changed and replaced to have brand new updated systems. There we go. You need to stop doing that. Okay. I am... Sometimes I am the architect of my own destruction. That's going to hurt. Never mind, apparently. That is not going to hurt. I will say, even though it's ancient, I prefer this. Because the background is so stylized in this combat. There's no reason I shouldn't send out Carnivore here. There's no reason I should not. I don't know what's in the back. But I could probably paralyze it or outspeed it. Okay. I'm going to just hit the Scald. But yeah, because of my various Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, I need to set up the stream there. But like I said, I have a camera now. I'm not going to be doing it for these next few ones, just because I want to get myself back into, like, trying to stream on a semi-regular. And then, when I get to that Saturday, like, the Thursday/Saturday, I'm going to put the face cam on it for the horror. Because at that point, it will absolutely be worth it to do so. Okay, you had nothing? They could have at least kept the Shadow Doug trio on this guy. It's fine. So the streams will be as such. Pokemon will be on Tuesdays. Metroidvanias will be on Monday. Horror games will be on both Thursday to Friday night, whenever session ends, but my my D&D tends to end after... Can I need to go back. I need to get the heal first before I go into this, because this is gonna be... This fight's gonna be chaos. I have no idea what this... I think his name's Ardos. I have no idea what he has, but I know he has legendaries, so I need to make sure that my DM is up. Especially, like... Ugh, you know, whatever. It's whatever. I should be fine. But yeah, I'm doing the face cam for the horror games because I do realize that for Dino Trauma, specifically, I would get frightened and confused and stuff. And for Species Unknown, when I played that for a little bit, which those games will come back. Those games will come back for wildcard days. And I will say, I might also do, my wildcard Wednesdays might also be a different game of, like, a Metroidvania or a Pokemon thing, as, like, a challenge stuff. Alright, so I'm here. I'm finally here now. Oh, it's Aldous, not... So Ardos is the other guy. I could never keep track of this guy's name, even when I was first playing. Yes. No mercy. Likewise. Oh, he has a Sun team. That's not good. That is... Wait, we have Entei. What do I need fainted first, though? That's the question. I don't think the Charizard that's much of a... I don't think the Charizard... Wait, that's like Shadow Executor, isn't it? God darn it. Okay. You know what? Okay, that thing is low. You should... You have Heat Wave? You know what? Fine. Fine. Okay, that did a lot. That's not... You burn? The burn too! Name a more famous duo than my Mightyena getting immediately targeted out of the game. And burned. Just for good measure. I hate it here. I want to go home already. Out of here, and... Again. You are Choice Scarf, aren't you? I'm totally expecting Suicune to get burned or poisoned at some point. Get out of here. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, Charizard's down. Good. Shiftry? That's a Shadow Pokemon, isn't it? No. Do I go for... Okay, I can KO this Shiftry immediately, but it will get a turn. But the problem is if I give this thing a turn, if I KO... You know what, it's gonna get a turn anyway. I'm gonna go for this, and I'm gonna go for another Snarl on the... I had a feeling that was going to happen. Good. You have Leaf Blade. You... I don't like you, game. Fine. Fine, game. Fine. This is something you can't... I know you can't one-shot. This is something I know you can't one-shot. Of course you do. Doesn't matter. That pause was about almost angering. Get out of here. Bye-bye, Shiftry. Get some damage on Moltres. Even if he has Flame Body can't be used against, of course you do. Which is fine. That's fine, actually. Entei doesn't care about losing a special attack. And sure, I do kind of care about Suicune losing it, but I can sacrifice that. Okay, I'm starting to lose party members left and right. I can't bring Caesar in. If this thing goes for... If this thing then proceeds to go for Raikou, I'm definitely gonna consider Thunderbolting the Moltres. Cool. That's the second one down. Raikou's fine. A little bulky. What are you? Oh no, okay. Swapping out, I need to deal with this. This camera is a problem. It could have Shadow Blaze, but it also can have Shadow Quake, which is not good. Burn. Yes. Fine. Yeah, 100% Blaze. Pretty sure I got... Where are they? I know I have full restores. I know I have... What do you mean I don't have any full restores? Fine. 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 That's also fine. Don't need my... I do not need my attack stat in order to deal some damage. Technically, it can bring Caesar in now, because everything's not going to use fire damage. It's gonna be Shadow. I'll Ultra Ball. To be expected, unfortunately. I knew that was gonna happen at some point. It's fine. I was prepared for this. Please work already. The frustrating thing is, I know if it breaks out, it's probably gonna swap immediately back into Camerupts. There we go, that's one. Now I can spam... I think I can spam, I need to heal Suicune. That's 100% sure. Kidding me. It's fine. This is fine. It's fine. Yeah, I definitely need to go back to town. I should have checked that stuff before. Suicune, please don't start hitting yourself in confusion a bunch. That's fine. I can take one more hit with Mighty Anna. Mighty Anna's not going to faint. I do not like you, game. Fine, whatever. Thank you, Suicune. That crit's annoying, but fine. Fine by me. It's another burn off. Or he's gonna Shadow Burn. Who? Fair, you should have probably done that a while ago, but okay. Hammer-Up's a bigger threat because it's doing relatively more damage. for false swiping, so... Are we about to end up in a situation where this thing's gonna waste all of my balls? All of my Ultra Balls? Yeah. Finally. I'm actually really grateful for the money there. You know, it's a really funny thing. Actually, no. I just realized you can't... I don't think you can shadow... You can't shiny hunt for... What? Wait. That is insanely useful. Okay. 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 I definitely need full restores. That is for certain. I wish I knew what Pokemon could learn Charm in this game, other than Vaporeon. No, wait, it's Eevee, so if I got another Eevee... Okay. I have a small issue here, right? And if it ends up with me, like, having to, do a bunch of, like, training and whatnot, I guess I'll save whatever I do right here up to this point, 30 minutes in, and I might come back and edit me returning here after a bunch of grinding. So if that's the case, well, I'll see you on the bit. Sorry for the cut. Okay, hello everybody, I'm back finally with the, hopefully, at least end of the main story of this game. Because I know last stream I unfortunately did not completely make it through. I had the fight with, Eldis, which was, wait, hi. Are you... Okay. Okay. I can actually fight this. That's fine. I might as well do so. Cradily and Milotic. I wonder if they have Shadow Pokemon. I don't know if these trainers have been here, were here before. But yeah, my team's updated now. Double that. That and this. Okay, that's strong. So this lineup's gonna be super duper strong for all this. Capcom Mind, how did I know? I don't like you. Oh, I forgot to post on Twitter. There we go. Done. Okay, one down. This is a bulkier team that I'm facing. Not good. Okay, especially not good. I will bring Slowking in. Alright. I just had a feeling... Who are you, Giga Draining? Please don't be slow, bro. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. Out of the way with you. I want you done. Okay, that's fine. Guaranteed KO here. Fantastic. Interesting that that has an animation. Usually it doesn't. Best play is Suicune. Suicune has extra sensory. I don't know how much this is picking up on the mic, but please do enjoy the lovely ASMR of me crunching down on this pizza bagel. Okay. Name a more iconic duo than my Suicune and getting poisoned. Okay, 50% chance to burn. There we go. Didn't expect that to KO, that's fine. Oh, that's why. There's a chance that this Greydilly has Storm Drain. I'm not taking it. Oh wait, Freeze Drive probably hits for more anyway. Because it's super effective versus same type attack bonus. Alright, so... time to get going. No fancy speech, nothing like that. I don't need it. I have prepared exactly for this fight. I did not go over my team, but I will soon. Pardon? Wait, we're going into the Greevil fight before... Okay, this is not the fight that I prepared for. But it's fine. I can handle this. I can handle this. Okay. Crit mattered. Absol's down. Great. Okay, Altaria and what? Altaria and what? Lantern. Yes. And... that's fine. We're freeze-drying the Lantern. We're gonna Sword Stance... Okay. Good to know. Really? You have shadow moves on these? Interesting. That and... I don't want to risk competitive on Notaria, because I think it might get it in this game. We bullet punch next turn. Right? Okay, I don't like you. Wait, I think we can... Can we extra sensory? We both punch Altaria, by the way. I'll Snarl, actually. Perfect. Of course it misses, I don't. You annoy me. You annoy me with your tricks game. Okay. Actually, Bullet Punch on you, and then... If Lantern has Lightning Rod, Lantern has Lightning Rod, this will go through. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. I needed that one. Dork. Perish. Bye, Lantern. Okay, we are most definitely swapping immediately back out. There we go. And then... He can't swap out anymore, I don't think. But even then, he is at -2 now. That's fine. Aura faded away. Taurus is the fastest thing on the field, guaranteed. Crit did not matter. That did nothing. I'm basically just using my immense advantage right now in the fact that he can't do anything. I'll revive. Not max, regular revive. And then... The Hyper Potion will just about heal. Scald. I held that fight hostage for the healing and whatnot, because I highly doubt because this is a ROM hack mod designed to give you a bit of challenge and add variety and such, I highly doubt that we would get to heal after this. And I already know... I know XE01 is probably next. Army of Shadow Pokemon. Yeah. We've done this dance. Oh, let's go. XG001. Hello there, buddy. So this fight will be interesting at the same time that I have a full team and a pretty much healed and planned. This it's over 9,000. And was that Intimidate? Regardless. Okay, that is not good. I need Suicune out immediately. Alright, Thunder Wave. That does go off. It's still Psychic type. In the event that it does try to go for Tauros. It's slower than Suicune now, which is good. Really good, in fact. Yes. That's 2. We're playing the slow game on purpose. So it's -3 in stats. So we are confirmed we do not heal in between any of these fights. And I would not be surprised if his next team is a full Shadow team. We have Shadow Armor on both of these. That's why they're not taking damage from Shadow Sky, by the way. We're even... Dude, with this work setup, even though Mightyena keeps, like, fainting near immediately, it's nice to know that this is working. Thank you, Belshuri02 for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. That is -4. So this thing is -4, -2, -4, -4 on both stats. I can confidently start healing up. I don't know who'll go. I will just revive and heal up Mighty Anna. So the Snarls are reducing its special attack. Using Growl and Intimidate is supposed to reduce its physical attack. So this thing cannot damage me properly. The Paralysis also buys me time to heal or just use moves in general, and for this thing to not get power points reduced. Definitely hyper potioning that. Yeah, this thing is not dealing a lot of damage. There is a slight chance of a critical here. There is a very slight chance that this could critical and knock out which if it does, fine, but no. Okay, perfect. This thing is in range to start getting captured. And it parried. Who's the most important to heal right now? Tauros is. Can I Lemonade, or do I have to Hyper Potion? I can Lemonade. For the sake of it, right? For the sake of it. You are -4, -5, I believe. So what's the worst that can happen for me throwing Ultra Balls at you and saving my Master Ball for something I really want? No way! All that just to instantly catch it on the first Ultra Ball. That is funny. That is actually really funny. Oh my god, that reminds me of me catching Lugia first turn in my XD playthrough for the fun of it. Alright, Grandmaster Greeble final fight. So, since this is... Who are you throwing out? Oh, we got Snorlax and... We got Snorlax and Salamence. Okay. I don't know about Mighty Anna, but for sure Tauros has to be faster. They're both Shadow Pokemon, by the way. 100% Shadow Pokemon. I don't know what they have, however. Double Intimidate. I feel like the Thunderwave the Salamence. I do not have a fairy-type Pokemon in my party right now. I had my Espeon up until this portion, because first shiny Pokemon of this save file, but, not a good idea to bring an extremely physically frail Pokemon to a final battle like this. Shadow Sky, fair enough. Shadow Hunter. Perfect. That is perfect. Strategy's working. Gonna growl again. Okay, Snorlax is getting swapped out. Whatever's getting swapped in is getting that, and a growl. Perfect. Wait, this is perfect! I can bait the AI! I can bait the AI! However, this slacking is something to be worried about. It is getting hit with a paralysis and a growl, though, and I will be hitting it with another growl after. Who knew that... Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Snarl, growl. I have to maintain the I have to maintain the stat pressure, because if I don't, they will start, like, KOing. Like, Mightyena for sure will take a hit and probably get immediately knocked out. Shadow Shake is fine, it is -2. That was to be expected. That not so much. Tauros is gonna live no problem because of that. I think I'll take the Protect. Protect stops Salamence. Tauros. That is fair. Which one? My, the one that just came out? Guess you haven't seen the movies. So that's Suicune. Its shiny form in this game has a black cape. Otherwise, it is purple, normally, or, like, very vibrant blue. Shadow Tantrum. Perfect-ish, I think? Hunter? Ooh, okay. That miss is crucial. I think I'm going to hit the... I think I'll do that, and I'll Protect. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. That's fine. Suicune has the, Suicune has Shadow Armor, so I'm not worried about him feigning. Snorlax is doing nothing. So I think the best course of action for the Pokemon that I will be, running will be specifically leaving in this fight. Okay, I need to Hyper Potion this. This is gonna be my first attempt to capture something. I don't think this is going to work, but in the event it does, will be one, like, almost. Almost. That's fair. We don't need Entei any. We don't need Entei. I'm gonna protect. Entei will take the hit that any of the hits that Suicune would have taken, which I assume is gonna be Shadow Quake. Crush. Miss. Cool. Shadow Sky, that's fair. We want to leave this slacking around. Some residual damage on Salamence here. Slacking's loafing around. Okay, it's fine. We protect on Tauros every turn that Slacking can hit, because I do not want it to take 2 attacks. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm for sure... for sure hitting this thing with a stab. Because if Extreme Speed did that much of nothing, I highly doubt that a Sacred Fire will KO here. Of course. And I'm not even surprised, man. I'm not even surprised at that one, man. Entei's out. I'm so sorry, buddy. You did your damage, though. I'm happy about you. I should have probably grabbed Gyarados, in all honesty. Doesn't affect it. Paralyzed. Alright, I'm going to take the opportunity to do this and this. That's fair. And that's perfectly fine. Okay, I actually have to make a choice here. Alakazam could ruin everything. That is the one Pokemon I'm the most concerned about. I can bring Caesar back later. No, but if I bring Mighty Anna out and it gets KO'd... If I get KO'd for this, fine. But I need Tauros slowed. I need these Pokemon to start being slower. Okay, that did nothing. Okay, good. Okay. Oh. I have a real choice here if I want to KO the Alakazam or not. I think I know what I need to do. Ow, that crit hurt. That crit hurt. You know what? It's fine, though. That's fine. I can bring in Tauros, or... I'll bring one of them in. No, I'll bring in Tauros first. I honestly need you out of the fight. More than anything. I need one of them. I need to start getting them in balls. Come on. You're at 1 HP. You have one health. You're paralyzed. Just let me happen. What? Oh, of course. At the worst time. That is the worst time for that. Please. I need one of them. I need you snagged. Come on. One. Perfect. Oh my god. I just need to start catching some of them. This is desperation. This snag is... Of course it didn't. I am this close to just extreme speeding the Alakazam. And when I say that, my fingers are, like, literally floating right next to each other. With a, like... I can't even see how much, but I can't feel my fingers touching. There we go. Okay, that's the biggest threat on this team gone. Tauros is gonna... Slacking's gonna loaf around. Yes! Okay, Salaman's back out. I can do this. And I can do this. You did well, Tauros. As long as this is gone, the final stage of our plan is gonna go on. Hey, Cat, how's it going? Ugh, Miss Salamence. Just getting the ball. Slacking's back, and that's fair. Oh yeah, that's right. I was wondering where that Dragonite was. Good thing that we super fanged it. Good question. The answer is forever and always sandwiches. Of what kind? Don't ask. I don't have that downloaded right now, but I will get it downloaded for another day. Yes! Okay, perfect. Perfect. Finally. Finally! This is still gonna hurt, but not as much. Dragonite's at -2. It's just doing extreme speed and shadow form, which is fine. That's less fine. We get the Thunder Wave off. Shadow shit. Oh wait, it's loafing around. Perfect. So I'm gonna do this and this. So we got Salamence, we got Salamence, so it's Dragonite and slacking out. Shadow Shake, to be expected. It's gonna do a little bit, but not a lot. What's really weird is that out of all the Pokemon here, it has not wanted to bring out that other Pokemon that it has. Unless, like... Oh, hold on. Snagged Tauros, I snagged Tauros, I snagged Salamence, I snagged Alakazam. What does it have in the back is the question, then. That's a good question. That's actually the... Of course. Name a more iconic duo. You know what? That's fine, actually. That's actually fine. Because that means no, Fair enough. Oh, it was Snorlax, that's right. Why ping? Oh, okay. Oh, Malmau's going live. Cool. For sure we do that. Snarl. Slacking's back out. So at this point, right, we are not doing anything but growling until either our power points come out or we snag one of these guys. Of course, a crit. can't believe I actually broke this darn fight open like this. Are you mad, game? 2 crits in a row. I mean, I guess. I guess that was the only way that was they were gonna break through me. Okay, Dragonite's at red. Slacking's low. We leave slacking for last, by the way. No matter what, we leave slacking for last. Don't have to worry about the weather effect. Intimidated again. I refuse to use the Master Ball. I refuse. I feel like there's something else in the game that I need it for. Come on. Oh my god. I'm so tired of you. Need to do this, because if I don't, it's gonna be really difficult in order to win. I need to start setting up Slow King. Let's second curse. Come on. There we go, that's another. We finally have this under control. Not falling for it. Yep. Now... Okay, we can't curse anymore. I guess it's up to 3? Oh, okay. We... Right. Hmm. Because I can. Just because I can, I'm gonna do this. Okay! Alright then. That was weird. That's 5 out of 5 of the 6, and this should be 6. Technically, it's 6 out of 7, but I didn't want to make that joke. Broke free, fair enough. Broke free probably because of the joke. Wanted to make sure that I don't have don't have as much fun. Make sure I don't get too comfortable in this. You know. Okay. Okay. This is fine. We're just gonna keep reducing it by Super Fang until it's either a sliver goes in, or until it just goes in general. There we go. That's all of them. I don't need to fight Greevil ever again. I think. Oh, all of his team and the Lugia. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I forgot how ruthless Ardos is. I mean, it may have been a mistake, but thanks to you, I have so many legendaries! I still have to track Mirror B down. He has so many. He has a good couple of the Shadow Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. And I'm also pretty sure that there are more in, like, endgame here. The cutscene. I guess they couldn't edit it, which is, you know, fair enough. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yes, I do want to save. Do I want to skip the cutscene?